let's get back onto the game,
Okay,
shall we?
all right. Well, I guess we're going to the game. One day we'll get the answer from Coco. She's sneaking around us here. We need to figure this out. But either way, ATTAX, let's see what Achilles can do with the warded ability going straight off here to protect, and it's the overgrowth.
That's right. The overgrowth. Is it going to work for early attacks? Is it going to work for Achilles on this one? With the attack going in quick versus those first couple of defenses. The thing though is, I feel like the overgrowth, I'm not sure how much value it has because it should run out really soon. So I'm not sure if he gained all the value he was looking for or not, because the overgrowth now is gone.
Yeah, with this Town Hall being completely frozen, and he's now pushing it in through, does still have that King ability to help get to the Town Hall. Queen ability does go off, taking out the bomb tower. Going to be able to reach and go for that multi-target Inferno as these Super Barbarians are coming down to the bottom side, but the Eagle is still raining shots on down.
Yes, the Eagle is getting some shots in, but I feel like it's... Or is it too late? The Royal Champion is going down. She has no ability left anymore. The Barbarian King is dropping low from the Expo. The Hog Riders are trying their best, but they just died as well. Can the King tank? That's not the question. Can the King tank for the Hogs? No, the Expo is going to retarget, and this means the air defense. That's something really key to go down because of the Phoenix. No, the invisibility, like the... We see another defense. What's going on?
Wow. So these top teams here are having an answer against Root Riders. You know, when everyone talks about, oh, there's no bases that can defend, but it's the tiniest of details that we would need to literally do an interview with Stefan and the builders of Tribe to say, what are you guys doing to stop this attack that other people are not realizing it? Is it the location of a tornado trap? Is it the location of your spring traps that we can't see unless it's activated? Whereas some other defenses you can see, obviously, just from the layout of the base. As Achilles, unfortunately, is falling short with a 94%. And not even time fail, it falls short straight up.
That's the reason being high on Legend is really beneficial, because you see how others are attacking, you see what things are working or what people are struggling against. And I think so far Tribe has done a great job like transitioning that over into those pro matches. And now we have Kronos in, but again with the with the Overgrowth spell, but it's not a ring base or core tunnel base, it's a box base.
Yeah, with those Root Riders coming across, we have the Warden that can help protect everything into the Town Hall straight up, as the Queen will make her way all the way to the top side, run around as we have a Super Dragon coming out of the Clan Castle. Remember, the Clan Castle and the defensive heroes are the only things that do not get affected by the Overgrowth spell, as that King is going to go right on by, and then we'll have to somehow come back and deal with the Town Hall later, as the Warden ability did go off, protected as he's making his way into the defensive King. Super Minions did come out of the Siege Barracks now as the King ability goes off. He needs to loop his way back all the way to this Town Hall.
Okay, I was expecting them using the Overgrowth spell for the back end, not for the Town Hall compartment. But I think most of the rooters are gone, right? I mean, wait. I'm not expert with the strategy, I have to say, so I'm not really sure how happy he is right now. I guess the Unicorn doing a great job of keeping the Queen alive. Has to freeze the Town Hall now, the ability is still there, and I think he's fine. He can reach the Town Hall, the Royal Champion coming over, but there's still some key defenses left behind.
There are, the multi-arch towers and the ground expos, and no, it's not my fault, guys. This is not, we still got P.E.K.K.A.s, he still got oh no, the P.E.K.K.A.'s very low health. Oh. Okay.
No. I just said in the chat the Tribe is unjinxable. I mean, we did the quadruple jinx.
Ladies and gentlemen, there seems to be a little bit of a something. Yeah, no, that's not my fault. I didn't know.
Building a more like 1% lead right now. It's back to early attacks. Can they 3-star now? They're not bringing the Overgrowth spell anymore. They had enough. They are just going in without it. Instead, they're bringing the... Is it 5? I think it's a ton of skeleton spells to distract all of those single Inferno Towers. Equipment-wise, we're going in with the pretty much same combination for King, Queen, and Warden, which we have seen over the day. And the Royal Champion, that's where we have the most, I guess, like, difference in decisions regarding the equipment. This time it's Haze Vial with the Hog Rider equipment.
Yeah, as Ice Golems have now come out of the defensive clan castle, Queen's making her way through the defensive king to the top side as he continues his way into the town hall. No overgrowth here, so he's going to power through the town hall and going to be able to try to push through the town hall poison as a poison spell is launched near the town hall. So he's got to go through the poison spell first and then the town hall poison as well, which is going to take a lot of damage as the Royal Champion is also trying to move through this base as well, but 2 single target Infernos are waiting here as the RC's ability has already gone off.
What is happening right now? I mean, it's like, this is the upper bracket. And both of those teams are 1 match away of qualifying for the finals. And both teams are just not 3-star right now. I'm just surprised with how many defense we see right now, especially with the Root Riders. We have more troops on the back end trying to pick up some percentage, but it's another defense. Hiroya, unfortunately today, is not having his best day. 2 fails in this playoff stage, and it's going to be a 91% 2-star.
Well, they're going for speed here, and unfortunately, not even getting a
But for now, go for safe 3 stars. No,
Carbon,
okay. You're a magician. So we know at this point already that it's going to be guaranteed a 3-star because you caught everything correct at this point. No, but without joking, we have Yo-Yo coming in. He was really quick with his latest attack in the first match they had. The freezes are in, and I'm wondering, are they using the overgrowth now on the back end? Or what exactly is going to plan on this one? Is he going to use it again for the town hall? Because it seems like so far he is not.
Oh, yeah, the Town Hall is going to go down with the Warden ability. Down it goes as he's going to path his way to the Eagle in about 28 seconds or less because you got to wait for the time of the overgrowth to disappear as they're wrapping around. Super Hogs are coming out of that siege barracks as he is continuing to power on through as the Queen is making her way to the top side, still has her ability.
Yeah, the ability for sure can be helpful for the back end. Now the Rage Tower is going off, and take a look at that. Everything is stacked around the Rage Tower. He has to use freezers now to somehow overpower this Rage area. Rage Towers are still insanely strong if set up correctly, which is just an absurd amount of damage. The Royal Champion with her ability has another freeze, which he can use, but Carbon, I think you were right. Tribe is not fading back to back. This is going to be a 3-star. And, yeah, the Queen Frozen Arrow and everything is still on there. Royal Champion cruising through with her speedy add-on, and that's going to be a nice 3-star.
And you thought I was gonna jinx. No way. There was no way there was gonna be 4 fails.
Yeah, let's face it, Root Riders are insanely strong. That's the only thing you can name it. They are really, really powerful. And it's really hard to defend them, and we see this over the day because overall we have a lot of 3-stars, even though people know that those strategies and those troops are going to attack their villages, and not that much can be done. So now we have the next attack, early warning ability yet again, but the troops so far are splitting, I think, not really optimally to get towards the core, right?
Yeah, that with the overgrowth on the core is basically turning this base into a ring base to move his troops all the way around and then come back and finish on the town hall. It's risky. We've seen it turn into 1-star several times here today as these Root Riders will continue to try to stay protected, but the Queen has completely bailed from the Warden and the Root Riders, and she's gone to the top side where if the Barbarians and Valks open the wall, which they do, she technically now has access to grab the town hall.
Yeah, she should be able to do so with her ability especially. Royal Champion with her ability as well, and Carbon. There is no jinxing in this world that this attack would not 3-star. It's going to be a quick one as well. I mean, it doesn't matter, we already said it, but a really nice. And, well, Lado would be a nice thing to watch. Instead, it's Electro Dragons. I'm happy with that one as well because it's no Root Riders. So, what is going to be the case? I mean, this King combination is just unbeatable. I think... Have you ever seen, like, by the pros, not in your Creative Master Series, okay, but, like, by the pros in a really serious competition, have you seen anyone not using the gauntlet, the giant gauntlet, with the Rage Vial?
Yeah, that's the most common that I'm seeing out of these pros. But, actually, from a lot of the comments and, like, casual people that I've seen, they're actually using a Vamp Stash on their king, and I'm very confused as to why. And they just don't know the power of the pairing up the Giant Gauntlet. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there utilizing Vamp Stash, using it with not even the Giant Gauntlet. And I'm telling you, Giant Gauntlet, Rage Vial, if you're not using it, you should be.
Yeah, I see that as well a lot of times of like people calling it the invincible Barbarian King with a Fox together and then like Vamp Stash and everything, which I feel like is more like a meme attack, but people are really thinking it's really good for whatever reason. But hey, it sounds fun, don't get me wrong, I just don't think it's strong if you want to 3-star. And that's kind of showcased for all of those pros because as we said, we haven't really seen it as the troops are slowly going down for Nibrax. And there's still a little bit of a back end, but the Royal Champ is not even deployed yet.
Yeah, the RC now just goes down. She's coming across the base from the right side. She can go straight into the Ricochet Cannon area. Oh, pulls some ground skeletons. Uses the poison on top of her to help clear the skellies. As the RC did go invisible, but the Ricochet Cannon is getting some skips across. Pops their ability. More ground skeletons are there in front of the RC. Giant Bomb, as one E-Drag is still left alive. Inferno goes down. Pops Queen ability. And just like that, the base is gone. 3-star from Nibrax. And Tribe, well, one little thing can cost you a match here, but there's still a few more attacks to come in. Anything can happen as we're seeing Rigatores coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. Wait, am I really, do I have my glasses on? This is a Queen Charge Lalo, iTzu. This is crazy we're seeing this. Hello?
I mean, let's say it how it is. The attack of Rigatores earlier with the Electro Dragons was really close. And I mean, Rigatores is known for his crazy Queen Charges now for years. So I guess he's going back to Comfort, where the time is not as relevant anymore. And it's just going in with a Queen Charge, which I really enjoy. I mean, come on. It's our first Queen Charge. I think I would have never thought even that I would say this. But this is the first Queen Charge we're seeing today in a pro match. I mean,
that's wild.
Is crazy. Typically, Queen Charge always the most used strategy by far by pros. And the only thing he has to be careful about, I feel like, with this Queen Charge, or Queen Charge in general, is the Queen going down through her ability with a Frozen Arrow. Otherwise, Frozen Arrow is literally just God tier with those Queen Charges together because it's just so strong.
But the one issue you do have to keep in mind is if your Queen goes to ability, by being forced, you may lose her. Because the Frozen Arrow doesn't give you a lot of health recovery when you burn the Queen ability. So she dies many times through ability for many players. So you just have to keep that in mind, as it could be a side effect. And you have to keep that Queen nice and healthy, charging on through.
Now take a look at that charge so far. This looks really great. The multi-arch tower, though, is it going down? Since that thing can hurt Lalo quite a bit. I mean, it's not the strongest of those new merge defenses, but it can for sure be a difference maker. The Queen, though, he has to be careful. Queen, he has to pay attention. The Queen ability has been used early, which is really nicely multitasking by him. Different Lalo groups are coming in, and this looks really solid.
Nice phrase on the poison spell scatter as he continues to loop his way around with 2 more phrases. And these balloons will path their way up. The Queen does just go down with that defensive king there, but he's even got some back-end balloons to make its way to the top side to help grab the mortar and eventually move his way into the Grand Warden altar. And this will be a 3-star here from Rigatores, getting another triple here for early attacks. But we still have, for Tribe Gaming, Exorcist and Riqueres, and then fantastic value into those Lalo type of attacks. And this is exactly what he is doing, the Zap Lalo. I remember Riqueres, he was playing in a match in the Grandmaster Series, and he was talking with Yo-Yo, and he was making a joke about his own wall-breaking ability, using wall breakers in a base. And he was making a joke that he is not skilled in that. And so in terms of charging into the base with a Queen Charge. So these are where he is really good. And he just absolutely crushes these types of bases here. He's got 3 wall breakers to try to bring his heroes in towards the Town Hall. And maybe he could grab the Town Hall with his heroes. That is so much value.
That would be a lot of value indeed. But I feel like as well, it's like a huge understatement that Rigatores, Riqueres, who can arguably, I mean, you can easily say that he is one of the best, if not even the best player in the world. that he can't really do his wall breaks. I think he's really good with them. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. And so far, he is trying to push towards that multi-Inferno tower with the Queen. The King is doing some quick work off that defensive clan caster, while the Lalo is starting with the Blimp then for the Town Hall.
Yeah, as this Blimp can help grab the Town Hall, double rages are right into the core of this base, protecting and surrounding the Town Hall, the Eagle Artillery, the multi-arch towers. As he drops that freeze, as the Town Hall is going down with Yetis. And the brilliant thing is you can go with Yetis because you've already lured out the Clan Castle. So if you don't want to lure out the Clan Castle, then Yetis would not necessarily be the great option because they would pull out any ground thing, like Ice Golems or Lava Hounds here, but that's not going to matter in this one because Rikiras is just overwhelming this base with these balloons absolutely crushing on through, and this is going to be another 3-star here for Tribe Gaming.
And to me, what the impressive thing is always with those Lalo attacks, especially from like players like Rikiras or Stars as well, someone who is like in the middle of the attack, it kind of looks close. And then you're looking back at the army scroll bar of them and you're noticing, wait a second, they have another Hound and 10 more Loons. And you're like, oh yeah, of course.
In a row, you know? Maybe 3 in a row. That's like, if they ever get 7 in a row in a CWL, like, they are rejoicing. But Yada is going for what, 46 in a row here? Okay, well, here we go. It is indeed the Root Riders. But do we have, yeah, we do have a handful of Velks and 4 skeleton spells.
But you know what I'm happy about right now? We do not see the overgrowth spell. So I think we're already safe to say that's not going to be a 1-star. And as I'm saying that, everything is going to the flank. But I think that's fine because the lock launcher is opening up the core for the Queen. She should be able to reach that town hall, no problem. And the entire Root Rider, entire group of Root Riders are completely avoiding the town hall explosion, which is massive for him. He's having the King, though, splitting to the outside, which is not optimal typically.
With that town hall being secured, he does find that tornado trap on the opposite side, so that won't affect the rest of his troops. As the World Champion burns her ability, has hogs that are spawning up, as his Queen and King both have their abilities, using some freezes. As the King is now to the top side, he's kind of on the outside. He has to beat through some walls in order to get on through, as he freezes up the multi and the monolith with Queen ability and a freeze still to go. Should be able to go through as his RC barely is going to be able to stay alive with that freeze spell.
Yes, and this is going to be indeed the next 3-star for him. Again, oh, I was about to say below the 1 minute 30 mark, but the 1 storage was still alive. So it is a 3-star, and meantime won't really matter anyways. But this is forcing Tribe to at least last attack. And they're going in right now with the Root Riders again with the Overgrowth spell. I'm hoping for the best.
Well, with the Root Riders and Velks, he's going to move on through where he's going to use that Overgrowth early warden ability. Is it going to be on the Town Hall? He's waiting. He's waiting as long as possible until that warden ability disappears. And indeed, there is the Overgrowth to help make the Town Hall invisible and the monolith as well, as he's going to path his way around the space.
Yes, walking around that Overgrowth spell location. Everything is now splitting up. Ice Golem freezing things up yet again. King with the Royal Champion making the way towards the back end. And now the Overgrowth spell is gone. There goes the Rage. Yes, some of the Root Riders are going for the Town Hall. That would be amazing, but there is no spells left. The Digi of the Warden is stunning the Town Hall, and the Town Hall should go down.
Town Hall's been secured. He's got the 2 stars. King ability is used as well. RC, all the abilities. There's nothing else he can do. No spells to place, no abilities to hit. Is just sitting back and watching his troops clearing this base. That King gets the monolith as the Royal Champion will be able to jump. Oh no, I think it's RC. Yeah, RC grabs that final building. Queen comes around, and Exorcist delivers a 3-star, putting Tribe Gaming to 14 stars overall and continuing their run in the upper brackets. And they will be our winners here today, sending early attack